Are you dreaming of a future filled with prosperity, comfort, and financial freedom? If you nodded in agreement, then buckle up because you're about to embark on a transformational financial voyage with us. Today, we're not just sharing any ordinary advice. We're channeling wisdom from the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett, prepared to be enlightened by 7 things poor people waste their money on in 2024. And trust us, the last tip will absolutely blow your mind. Make sure you stick around till the very end to catch every golden nugget of advice. Without any further delay, let's jump right into it. 1. Kicking off our eye-opening list with a common financial pitfall that separates the wealthy from those who struggle financially. The dream of home ownership. Now you might think, wait, owning a house is supposed to be the pinnacle of success, right? Well, it's time to shed light on a stark contrast in approach. The rich, particularly at the start of their wealth-building odyssey, opt for renting over buying. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of being anchored down by a mortgage, successful individuals focus on accumulating valuable assets, steering clear from the all-too-common trap of draining their savings or, worse, drowning in debt for a house. This strategy is a game-changer. While the average person might dream of buying a home, this decision often leads to a financial quagmire, tying up most of their resources in one non-liquid asset and incurring ongoing maintenance expenses that eat away at their wallet. It's a risky venture that could jeopardize your financial stability, illustrating why this mindset could be holding you back from true financial freedom. Warren Buffett himself points this out. It's not owning a home that's the issue. It's the crippling debt that can accompany it, potentially leading to financial ruin slowly but surely. 2. Now, moving on to luxury brands and is this a juicy one? You might think that millionaires are all about those high-end labels, splurging on the fanciest cars, the most exclusive designer clothes, and living in opulent mansions straight out of a magazine spread. But guess what? That's not always the case. Shocking, right? These wealthy individuals might have the means to drown themselves in luxury, yet you'll often catch them sporting a modest $1.21 watch or sticking with their old phone for years on end. It's the lesson here. It's not just about steering clear of needless purchases. It's about making smart choices. Do you really need to shell out $1,200 for a basic luxury brand tee when at $10 one could serve you just as well? Sans logo. What you're paying for is often the brand name, not a significant leap in quality. This distinction between perceived and actual value is a game changer. 3. Supreme traps. Binging and gaming gone wild. Imagine this. While millionaires are busy scaling their fortunes, a large chunk of the middle and lower classes are caught in the captivating but costly web of digital entertainment. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha himself, sheds light on this stark difference. He points out that households that aren't so flush with cash often fall into the trap of splurging on the latest and greatest TV packages, not to mention countless hours lost in the virtual abyss of video games. Instead of channeling resources and time into productive endeavors that could potentially pad their wallets, they're glued to screens, binging the latest series on Netflix or battling it out in the next big game. Contrast that with the reading habits of the wealthy who prefer investing their time and accumulating knowledge, and you've got a clear picture of a divide that's about more than just finances. It's about choices that either build or deplete not just wealth, but wealth. 4. Next up on our list, we're talking about gambling, a notorious money drainer that often gets overlooked. Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals on the planet, once mentioned that there's a fine line between harmless fun and harmful addiction when it comes to gambling. While an occasional flutter might not break the bank, seeing it as a means to multiply your wealth could lead you down the road to financial ruin. Each time you're tempted by the flashing lights of slot machines, thinking, this could be the big one. Remember that it's not just money you're playing with, it's your financial future. The reality is, relying on luck and hoping for that big win is a strategy for those who haven't grasped the essence of true wealth creation. Success doesn't come to those who wait for lady luck. It favors those who work hard and make rational decisions with their money. Remember, every dollar wasted on gambling is a dollar not invested in your future. 5. Investing in unused gym memberships. You wouldn't believe this, but in 2022 alone, around 70 million folks proudly own gym memberships. Yet nearly 70 of them basically turned those memberships into expensive bookmarks. Yes, you heard that right. The gyms are banking on the fact that most members pay up but barely show up. Joining a gym feels like a step in the right direction towards better health and killer abs, right? Gyms seduce us with their shiny equipment and the promise of making new, like-minded friends in those sweaty classes. But here's the kicker. Joining a gym without a solid commitment to sweat is like buying a Ferrari and forgetting where you parked it. It's not doing you any good just sitting there. Think about it. If your gym card is just chilling in your wallet, are you really getting your money's worth? The answer is a resounding no. There's a universe of genius, cost-free ways to get fit, without the financial guilt of a gym that sees you less than your grandmother does. The world's your oyster with an abundance of low-cost and even free fitness options. Think about harnessing the great outdoors for your gym. The earth offers you the perfect playground. Whether it's picking up a sport with friends, going for runs that explore your neighborhood, or tackling those inviting hiking trails, the opportunities are endless. The real deal here is to train not just your body, but your mind too. Be relentless, be consistent. Challenge yourself to stick to an exercise routine that doesn't just evaporate from your New Year's resolutions. Believe me, your wallet and your well-being will thank you for making smarter choices in 2024. Don't be part of the statistic that pours money down the drain for a gym membership collecting dust. 6. Next up on our list, and trust me, it's a jaw-dropper. We're talking about the trap of buying a brand new car. Now you might think, ooh, shiny and fresh off the lot. But here's the hard truth. Making that purchase is like setting your wallet on fire in slow motion. The moment those tires hit the road outside the dealership, the value of your shiny new ride plummets faster than a lead balloon. Picture this. By the end of just the first year, your car's value has nosedived by a staggering 20% to 30%. Fast forward 5 years down the line, and that car you were once madly in love with, it's now worth less than half of what you originally paid, sinking at least 60% in value. The real kicker, most folks aren't just dropping stacks of cash, they're borrowing money, plunging into debt for an asset that's basically doing a vanishing act right before their eyes. Talk about a magic trick you didn't sign up for, but hey, don't get too gloomy about it. If you're all about that new car smells and the dazzle of unblemished paint, there's a savvy move you can make. Consider going for a used model, one that's gently seasoned with just 2 to 3 years under its belt. Why? Because you get the best of both worlds. A car that still feels and runs like new, but comes with a sweet discount of up to 30% thanks to its brief stint on the road. By choosing wisely and steering clear of the new car fallacy, you're not just saving a boatload of cash. You're making a statement against the tide of depreciating investments. And in a world where every penny counts, finding those smart ways to retain your hard-earned money isn't just smart, it's essential. 7 extravagant vacations. Picture this. You're scrolling through your feed and there it is, that picture-perfect vacation spot calling your name. It's a dream, and who doesn't want to live their dream? But here's the catch. Living that dream without a solid financial plan can turn it into a financial nightmare faster than you can say bon voyage. Now here's something we've all seen. Folks working hard every day, and yet they choose to splurge on a dazzling V. The urge is real, the experience absolutely unforgettable. And it's a but when these lavish escapes aren't planned with a sharp eye on the budget, they morph from dream vacations into haunting debt traps. Imagine tying yourself down to years of debt for a fleeting 2-week escape. The bitter aftertaste of that decision could linger for years, shadowing your life with regret and financial strain. But hey, don't cancel your dream trip just yet. There's a silver lining. Dream holidays don't necessarily have to break the bank or drag you down the rabbit hole of debt. It's the secret sauce. A firm, no-nonsense approach to financial planning. Toss out the impulse decisions. Keep emotions in check. And keep your eyes glued to the rational. It's not about saying no to exploring the world. It's about saying yes at the right time with the right plan in place. Loans and debts might seem like quick fixes, but they're traps in disguise. Instead, save diligently, plan meticulously, and when the time is right, set off on that dream vacation guilt-free and clear-headed. That's the way to truly savor the joy of travel without letting it become your financial Achilles heel. In wrapping up our exploration of modern-day financial pitfalls, From the dust-gathering gym memberships, the allure of brand new cars, to the dream vacations that can turn into nightmares, it's clear that the common thread is the need for mindful spending and the importance of financial planning. Understanding the true cost of our desires versus their value can pave the way for a more financially secure future. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's one financial trap you've encountered, and how did you overcome it? Leave your stories and tips in the comments below. And if you found value in today's discussion, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into managing your money wisely. Your support helps us keep bringing you the content that makes a difference in your financial world.